but you've met his mistress, or his 48-hour bride, Eva Braun. In the next video we are going to see, the woman playing the horizontal bar is her. This video shows Eva, the real image of Braun playing the horizontal bar. The video was shot in 1940. Eva Braun is now 28 years old, it's youth, according to historical records. Eva Braun, he likes jazz, very fashionable, likes to watch movies, likes to travel and sports. Literature reading is also his hobby. Playing horizontal bars is one of his favorite sports. The video begins. I saw Eva looking at the camera, a standard smile, take a look at the past. Eva is very beautiful in appearance and body. And then you see your hands hanging from the gear bar. The feet are constantly dancing in the air. Stopped for a second. The body suddenly plunged down, flip back. The first turn comes with a 360-degree rotation, coming backwards. It's coming, several in a row. Such a difficult move. People seem effortless to it. You can imagine that you are already skilled at playing horizontal bars. If it were an ordinary person, it is estimated that they could only sigh. According to the records, Eva is 1.63 tall. Weight 110 can be attributed to his long-term love of sports. The perfect proportions of the body have obviously been lengthened visually. The camera turns. He's playing parallel bars again, except for the horizontal bar. Parallel bars still play well. He spread his legs and put one foot on the parallel bars. Hands flat, adjusted breathing. Then I see both hands pressing the parallel bars. Both feet jerked up. Here comes a handstand. Difficult action. Even when the people we watch are sweating, it still seems so easy and free to him, as you can see from this image. Eva Braun has a cheerful personality. Not only is it beautiful, body on line, maintain a high-end taste in life. Therefore, even if Hitler, an extreme iron-blooded soldier, don't be stingy when you meet him, show the tender side to him. But even so, some say Eva Braun's end was tragic, because he died with Hitler later. But on the other hand, why is she not happy in love? What do you think? There is no good life for the heroine in the TV show. The heroine travels to ancient times and meets her prince. They lived a happy life in ancient times, and she was born in ancient times. The real-life version met her prince at that time, even a high-ranking queen. This one is wearing Qing dynasty clothes. The woman who smiles without a mouth is Wanrong. At this time, Wanrong had just been married for 2 years, 18 years old. The camera looks graceful and beautiful. Cover your mouth and smile from time to time, whispering, although we can't hear her voice in the picture. I don't know what he said, but it can be seen from the expression. At this time, Wanrong is living a very happy life. The face of a fairy, a lady's temperament, a queen above all others. If not met, the Qing dynasty was already corrupt. Extinction is imminent. Wanrong may be the mother of a country, live happily ever after, but no if. In 1924, Puyi and Wanrong and other people kicked out of the Forbidden City by Feng Yuxiang. After Wanrong left the Forbidden City, she changed out of Manchu costumes in light modern clothes, also ironed, the most popular wave roll, walking around in high heels, just like a modern posture. The days are okay, but the good times don't last long. After the September 18th incident, the Japanese supported PWE to establish a pseudo-Manchu Kuo in the northeast. Wanrong also followed PWI to the northeast. Both Puyi and Wanrong became puppets of the Japanese. The image of the emperor and the queen is Wanrong. The picture of going to Changchun to take office with PYWH. At this time, Wanrong cut her hair short. He was 30. The face is still beautiful, but the smiling face in the palace is gone. Dark eyes, a little more haggard, and vicissitudes of life, tidying up his coat from time to time. A look of weakness. At this moment, the relationship between Puyi and Wanrong also cracked. The image looks all the way. Both go their own way. No communication throughout the process. It's just going through the motions. Therefore, we have to sigh. Wanrong is a quiet and elegant lady, aristocratic woman, has an independent temperament. If you hadn't married Puyi and become the last queen, Wanrong may have a happy ending in life. It's a pity that that era created her tragedy. Coming slowly, it is the butterfly known as the first beautiful woman in the Republic of China. The real-life version and the movie version share the same heroine. This image is from 1933. The first beautiful woman butterfly. Reception of precious images of Chinese-American actress Huang Liushuang. Butterfly in a gray Xiangsang notepad brand. Huang Liushuang is also wearing a beige Changsang notepad in hand. The 25-year-old butterfly, 28-year-old Huang Liushuang, walking out of them. The splendor and charm of youth. It looks very different. Zoom in. Let's take a closer look at their faces. Have to marvel. Aesthetics in the Republic of China in modern times. There is still a certain degree of difference. Perhaps it seems to us now, butterfly. It doesn't belong to the melon seed face we are generally pursuing now. Her face is even round and a little fat. But look carefully. Let's put aside our current melon seed faces. Butterfly is worthy of the name of the first beautiful woman in the Republic of China. 162 centimeters height, a graceful figure, round face, big eyes, white teeth, shallow wine with a smile, nest. A gentle and gentle beauty gathers the eyes of everyone. Next to Huang Liushuangshan may be a little different in appearance, but extra points for body temperament. It seems that there were also fair ladies at that time. The feeling of a gentleman. If you were only amazed by their beauty, that might seem a little superficial. Butterfly is known as the first beautiful woman in the Republic of China. She is also China's first officially elected film queen. 3 consecutive championships in 2 years, spanning the silent film era and the sound film era in China, in the history of Chinese cinema. It's a very colorful existence. Yellow willow cream. She was the first Chinese actress to break into Hollywood. Every halo is dazzling, so here we have it. They are really both talented and beautiful. What do you think? Picasso once said, "It took me 4 years to paint like Raphael, but it took a lifetime." Learn how to draw like a child. This is the precious image we're going to enjoy. It seems that we can find the answer to this sentence again. This video was taken in 1957, a true image of Picasso's entire painting process. Picasso was now 75 years old. A whiteboard and a pen became his drawing tools. And then I saw him pick up a pen. I started drawing on the drawing board, cover his back and hands. We might say, which kindergarten student is painting this? I saw him circling and skimming 1 by 1, 3 and 2, like a goldfish on a piece of paper. I thought his painting was coming to an end here. I saw his pen start waving again. It's like drawing a chicken head on top of the fish. Then I drew chicken feet, chicken body pattern, this and that. You don't know where he's going to land next. Think big, kids. It doesn't seem too much to let him. Let the people watching can only stop in place and marvel again and again. The camera turns. What catches our eye? It's Picasso's positive face, staring at the drawing board with piercing eyes. The brain seems to be thinking, seems to be focused. It's like you can't figure out his painting. You can't figure it out, the state of affairs. But it can be seen that at 75 years old, he is still in good spirits. Not worse than a boy. The screen turns again. I saw him painting on his original painting again. Light blue, dark blue, with airplanes flying around the painting. Then start using red again, applied to the body parts and head and tail of the painting. Just when we thought one of his paintings was finished, just about to wow, when you proudly announce your admiration, he who doesn't play according to the routine started using black paint again, doodling in the painting. Put a black mask on the painting. It reveals the painting's eyes and mouth. There is no next step at this point. One of his masterpieces is complete. Therefore, we have to sigh, although we don't understand it at all. But it doesn't make him a famous painter at all. Not to mention that one of his paintings is worth hundreds of millions. Are you angry? The true image of the market. This video records the late Qing dynasty in 1905. Precious images of people on the streets of Beijing visiting temple fairs. We can clearly see from the video, the market is crowded. There was no facade, as we now call it, drinking tea and eating in the open air. Most of the citizens who go to the market are also leisurely. There are no large and small bags to bring home. They were wearing big jackets. Look left and right at the goods in the market. It's a little bit like we're going to the market now. Occasionally, a carriage from a wealthy family passes through the middle of the market. The people are not curious. Take a look. So it was quite common at the time. The screen changes. It seems to be more lively here, but our eyes scan. Unconsciously, I stayed in two places. One is a man leading a little boy. Come slowly. But what we doubt is, everyone else has long braids. The little boy who has been led for a long time has no braids. Only one. Similar to our current boy's short. Is it? Then there were some young people with advanced ideas. The braids have been cut off. Or the kid is from another country. The other is the woman with a giant ornament on her head. We're not surprised. It may be a huge headdress on the head of a maid in a big family, where the maid in the palace came out to buy it for the master. Let's get to know, what were the real maids and maids in the Qing dynasty like? The appearance is not outstanding, not as popular as the TV show. Take a closer look at the market. It seems that there are more people selling things than buying things. So here we are. At that time, people went to the market, and it was just a hustle and bustle. Not everyone can shop big. The camera turns. It's different here. People come and go. Endless stream. This is the scene of the real Light Temple Fair in the Qing dynasty at that time. It seems that the common people can be reluctant to eat or wear, but I will also take out some copper coins. Come to the temple fair to burn incense and worship Buddha. It was a custom at that time, a belief, so it's not surprising that it's crowded here. How about when we go back to 100 years of video? Are you emotional? Is it unbelievable? How can 100 years make such a big difference? Have you seen the real Qi Baishi in history? Have you seen again? How did the old man Qi Baishi paint shrimp in his later years? This video is from 1954, the complete process of the old man painting shrimp. Real image. It is said that art comes from life, more than the beginning of life. Elderly painters are no exception. His characteristics is a fine observation of all objects on weekdays, and painters are no exception. Video starts. The first thing that catches our eye, it's just 5 shrimp raised in the nose. He watched the shrimp over and over again, until the dynamics and characteristics of shrimp completely in his head. He's just started writing. Watch carefully as he first dips the brush in ink. So I started to pick up the pen and get ready to start drawing. Pay attention to the old man Shirashi at this time. Although he is already 90 years old, but look at his old man's sitting posture. Hold the pen straight, vigorous and powerful. Face. Let us have to sigh that a master is a master. I saw his old man's last stroke, next stroke, left stroke. The corner of the mouth whispered a few times. A few shrimp jumped onto the paper, and then there's the place to start adding some details. 2 tongues to start drawing the shrimp. Take a closer look at the pair of claws of the shrimp. Thin, too thick, between vertices, until the young gum, like pliers, open and close. So the shrimp tongues are on the page again. And finally, shrimp whiskers, shrimp tentacles. I saw his old man use several light ink lines, draw slender tentacles, like fluttering, so it shows the dynamics of the shrimp. From this, I feel that blind people are generally alive. Seems so right. Apparently in the image, it seems that it is so simple for the old man Shirashi to draw shrimp, but behind the scenes, we can't see. This is actually, it's all due to the usual research of the old man Shiraishi. Inseparable. Exactly. Accumulated a wealth of life, knowledge, and painting experience. Therefore, only then can we give full play to the expression skills of art. Do it like a god's kung fu. Also, from this, only the Spanish art master Picasso was moved. I once said that I dare not go to your China, because China has a Qi Baishi. This shows Qi Baishi's artistic attainments. Look at the depth. White stone, old man's house painting shrimp. Is there one that you enjoy? The feeling of admiration again and again.